So I made it into Moncton late last night. I got a little bit of a layover, a day here in Moncton, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take that opportunity to see if I can't figure out the problem with the wobbling handlebars to make sure that the weight is distributed evenly. I'm gonna meet up with Jesse, who's gonna be accompanying me to the Arctic Circle. He's gonna be doing some maintenance on his bike, and we're also gonna be doing the oil change on my bike since we're here. I've actually found a spot in this old abandoned warehouse. This is a building that's set to be torn down, so it was pretty easy for us to just drive in here and get some maintenance done. The oil change is now done. I have called Darren from Fast by Basque and Clays Off Road. They said they would definitely take a quick look at the motorcycle for me, make sure there's nothing really wrong with it, bearings or whatnot. We suspect it's probably just a front tire, but we want to make sure that everything is safe for the long journey. So I'm gonna head over there. We managed to fix the wobble a little bit. I think it's probably because of the tire, so everything seems to be safe to drive. So we're heading out today. It's approximately 12 o'clock noon. Today we are planning to drive about 670 kilometers, which is a bit of an ambitious goal in one day on a bike, let alone in half a day on a bike. And we have a camp spot already reserved. I basically had driven from Halifax to Moncton, which is right on the southeastern part of New Brunswick. Today we're going to attempt to drive all the way through New Brunswick into Quebec. There's going to be some hills, rolling hills, as the Appalachian Mountain Range kind of trails off through the Atlantic provinces. It should be a good ride. On the road. The weather report for today is calling for sunny skies most of the way there. Currently is 25 or 26 degrees Celsius, feels like 31 or 32. Because New Brunswick's my home province, I've got a lot of different videos and footage of New Brunswick. In fact, if you want to check out the video that I did not too long ago about wild camping in Fundy, one of those beautiful places in New Brunswick, in my opinion, you can definitely check that out. Normally I like to take the back roads, kind of like I'm on right now, but because we got so much distance to make up, I think we're going to look at that view. Sorry to get distracted. We're going to bomb the highway, but right now we're on a little bit of a side road and we're on a top of a hill, clear. You can see for miles. Such a nice view. So here we're crossing the beautiful St. John River. We're really close to the military base of Gagetown. Some boats out there playing. The route we're taking for the next probably 300 or 400 kilometers is going to basically follow that river, the St. John River, as we head north. Well, we're just getting outside Fredericton on the other end, and I think it's time for a lunch break and a gas stop. Feed the belly and feed the beast. Every last drop at $1.78.9. Will the gas get cheaper? $17.42 to fill the tank up. While I was inside ordering this, I seen something I've never seen before. This girl has a bird in her backpack, and it's really cool. Isn't that crazy? She's from Vancouver Island, making her way across Canada with that bird as her co-pilot, she said. Starting to see a lot of rocks as we go further north in New Brunswick. It's a nice little log cabin overlooking the river. That right there is a lot of people's dream spots, and there's a lot of those out this side of the world in New Brunswick. Now we're entering some farming areas. You can see we got some nice corn growing off to the side of the road here. Golden wheat fields. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a big nest over there with an osprey in it. This is potato country. Those are potato fields. You can see we got Covered Bridge potato chips here. That is a company that makes potato chips right from the potatoes here. So you can see here my little gas light is blinking. The map is telling me I got 6 kilometers left to go. We're gonna make it. We are not gonna run out of gas on the side of the road. There's a moose. Look at the size of that tire on that bike. Woo! Busy spot, so I guess we'll share this one. We are back on the road again, all gassed up. Got some coffee in my coffee bottle here, if you're wondering what that is. The strategy for me is to get an extra large coffee, have a sip of coffee now and then. We are now officially in Quebec. This is up by what they call the Gasp Bay Peninsula. Wow. Look at that view. Woo! Yeah, just take that all in. There's a town coming up and it's called Saint Louis de Haha. So I think this was probably founded by maybe a guy named Louis. Perhaps he was a saint and he probably had a sense of humor. They'd need to have those explanation points. That's cool there with all the windmills all along the mountain range. Those are peculiar little hills that just kind of bounce out of nowheres.